Hi loves, I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'm just going to be playing pretty much with like neutral, bronzy, brown, highlighting colors as usual. I did try to do more of like pastel yellow or something for Easter, but it just was not happening. So I said, you know what, just put the camera up and then just record, and if you like it then we'll keep it, if not we'll just delete it. Because I've done that before to where I've gotten ready and I was like, oh my god, I so should have filmed this look, and then I regret it in the end. So anyways, pretty much this is something that I would definitely wear on a night out. It's very simple. It's got a little bit of smokiness to it. I got bronzy, glowy cheekbones. I did use a different bronzing liquid slash not cream, but I would say it's more of like a liquidy highlight, and I smoked out the eyes a little bit. So it's nothing crazy or like extra creative, just another video of me getting ready. And I did mix two different foundations today, which I absolutely loved how they blended in together, and you guys will see how I did that. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this super easy neutral, smoky, leopardy combined tutorial, then just keep on watching. I'm gonna go ahead and start by using my Tarte Clean Slate primer. I had to think about that for a second. I'm just going to go ahead and blend this throughout my face. I only use this when I want like super flawless skin. So blend that through. Then next I'm taking Covergirl Tru Blend and my Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation, and I mixed both of those up together, and it actually gave me really good coverage. So this here I would say is like full coverage. And then next I'm going to go ahead and take my stipple brush and some MAC Fix Plus to give me some glow. And you guys are going to see me working super fast here. So I'm just going to blend that throughout the whole face and down to my neck, into my ears. Then taking MAC Soft Ochre, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes from the lid all the way up to the brow bone, because we are going to be applying shadow all over those places. Then of course taking the beautiful MAC Soft Brown, we're going to warm up the crease just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and blend that in. You can intensify this if you want. Then I'm taking the Color Tattoo pigments. These are supposed to be like super long wearing pigments. So I'm taking this one here in the color Breaking Bronze, and I'm just going to pat this all over the lid. This I believe is a dupe for MAC's Melon. It is stunning in person. So go ahead and apply that to the lids. So right there you have a view of what it looks like with and without. Then I'm just going to be taking a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead through the crease just to blend it in so it's not a harsh line. I'm just going to buff and blend all that in. Taking my brow bar to go, I'm taking that brown right there along with a clean brush. It's a little fluffy brush. Sorry, not a fluffy brush, a blending brush. And I'm going to go ahead and deepen my crease just a little bit. Remember to always apply little by little. Don't go in with a whole bunch of shadow, because then you're going to end up with muddy looking eyelids. So we're going to go ahead and blend it, and then here you guys are going to see me just make like a little V in the corner of my eye. And I'm just going to be going back and forth to intensify it up to the liking that I wanted, a little darker, a little lighter, totally up to you. So blend that through the crease, and then we're going to be buffing it in just a little more, as you guys can see here. Then here you guys can see my outer V is a little smoked out. Little close up for you guys. Then I'm going back with very little pigment, and I'm just going to tap that in, and then with my finger I'm going to kind of blend it into the brown so it all transitions in together and it doesn't have harsh lines. Then taking that same fluffy brush that we used earlier, I'm just going to go ahead like right over the brow bone above the crease, blend that through so that it's all soft. Then we're going to go ahead and take a Q-tip or a wipe, whichever you prefer, and clean up any loose powders or colors that might have fallen underneath. Of course, when you guys conceal, this also helps, but I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up a bit. Then I'm going to be taking my Wake Me Up by Rimmel and my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and mine is NC20. I'm going to make like a little triangle here with the Rimmel at first. I just found that this helps my concealer blend it a lot easier, because I feel like the Pro Longwear is too thick and it's very cakey. So then I just take very little of the Pro Longwear so it intensifies that highlight, and I pat it right over. These two together work like magic. So I'm going to be using my finger so that the warmth of my finger blends that into my skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and pat this all the way through underneath the eye, and then we're going to go ahead and take this Sonia Kashuk flat top brush, I believe it is. I'm just going to pat it in so it packs that concealer into my skin. And then we're going to be taking a beauty blender. It's damp, and then I'm going to take a little bit of that Fix Plus just to give it a nice glowy finish. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that through the whole concealer in my nose wherever I went ahead and I highlighted. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'll be back. Now we're moving to mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic, And that is the L'Oreal Fiber Lashes, I believe, the one that I hauled. These two together are stunning, stunning, stunning. Of course, I curled my lashes, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply one coat of each. Now we are back, and I am taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and you guys will see I'm contouring different today. I'm using a bigger dome. I believe this is my Sedona Lace brush, and I'm just going to contour a thicker contour. Usually I do a very chiseled thin one, but today I wanted to go with this. I've been doing this for like the past 2 weeks, and then I just stippled it out. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm taking my Soleil Tan de Chanel. It is a beautiful bronzer for the face. It's like a liquidy, oh god, it's stunning, as you guys saw there in the clip. And I'm taking this little stipple brush and I'm just going to apply this onto my cheekbones, onto my nose, and then of course the other side. Then following is some Romantic Rose blush by Milani, and this is my Dior blush brush, I believe. I have had this for God, like 7 or 8 years. I love how this applies my blush. It just blends it in so good into the skin. It's not like too much, not too little. It's perfect, as you guys can see. Then I'm going in with Hard Candy Tiki and my fan brush, and it's also a bronzy, like golden bronzy, not shimmer, I was going to say highlighter, since we're going with the whole bronze look today. So that goes on top of my cheeks, and then I'm going to be applying that on the bridge of my nose as well. And then of course I'm going to be applying it to my little Cupid's bow, because we want to make my lips look bigger, since I have super small little bird lips. I mean, I barely have lips. Look at that. That is just ridiculous. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my hair and change my clothes, and I'll be back. Then from my basic palette by Urban Decay, whoa, hello, Venus, is the color I am applying on my brow bone. And this is kind of like a white pearl color. I don't want it to be too bedazzled. Then I'm taking this 24/7 Urban Decay New Velvet Black Eyeliner that came in my Ipsy bag. Love this. It makes your eyes look super dark. You guys will see a clip here of one eye done, and then not the other one. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Neutrogena Shine Control, and I'm just going to pat this all over my T-zone, especially in between the brows and over the brows, because that's normally where I get oily. So I'm just going to go ahead and pack it on right in those areas, as you guys can see, and then I run it right underneath my eyes to set any concealer. Then I'm taking NYX Nude Liner. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to follow it by applying some Maybelline Make Me Pink. I'm just going to put a little bit just to give it a little bit of color. As you guys can see here, it's a very light, beautiful pink. It's almost gone too. I have a backup. Then I'm taking my Whitening Lightning Nude Lip Gloss to top it all off. I am in love with these glosses. I'm so happy that I actually feel so cool to have these in my collection now. So that's going to actually complete the lips, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and a little bit of Model in a Bottle and set everything. And here is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching.